On this edition of Paranet Bizcast, we have Harry Stratton, Chairman and CEO of Strattec Security Corporation, as well as Kathy Scherbarth, Vice President of Operations in Milwaukee. Do you feel that the way that you handled all of this turmoil over the last year, that was true to your culture, or did your culture change?
I don't think the culture changed. Since we spun off from Briggs & Stratton and developed our own culture, and that was back in 1995, so we've been at it for a while. We have made changes in the organization over that time that reduced cost, increased productivity, and it affected people's jobs in one way or another, or even the loss of jobs. And we've always done it on the basis that we're doing it for the survival of the business and for the survival of as many jobs as possible. And the flip side of that is if you don't make those changes, your future is at risk and all of the jobs may be lost. So I think people have always understood that and respected that that's what we had to do, but there's always the personal touch, and that's always been hard for our people. It's been hard for the managers who have had to make those decisions and take those actions, and I think everybody understands that too. So there's some definite feeling that we are doing the right things for the business and for the right things for those people who can remain and have jobs, and so I think we're all respectful of each other's positions in that kind of a situation, and it's gone well. I guess in the long term, we won't know if there's a cultural change until a little bit more time passes. But I think generally we've followed a pattern that we've historically employed here, and just at a different level, obviously, because of the circumstances.
I also think, just to add to that, a big part of the culture in the past has been communication, communicating not only what's going on with the business, but making sure that the daily communication in the plant, the efforts, the state of the business that we do for people, not only to tell them what's going on with the business, what's going right with the business, but those things that weren't going as right. It wasn't a huge shock to our represented workforce or our salaried workforce that we needed to do some things, because we're very upfront and very open about here's how the business is going, here's how sales are going, here's how our much more typical operational metrics are going. People know what's going on. So it really wasn't a surprise when we had to start getting tough on some things, especially those things that affect us as we move forward. So I think that helped us.
Yeah.
That part of our culture helped us.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.